Yeah?
Oh, yeah, that's
All
the
right,
goal.
let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Who and How Club. This is episode 37, and I'm your host, your confidant, your creator, your mover, your leader, Aris Dejan. And not your direct creator, I mean the creator of the show, of course, and this concept that I created. Was literally just a little dream that I had, and I brought it to life. And it's continuing on thanks to all of you, the supporters, the who's and how's of the world. So you know the slogan, you are the who and how, I am the who and how, and we are the who's and how's of this world. Without you, without me, there is no we. So I want to welcome you back. Now, it feels good to be back. It's not that I've been away or anything like that, but the past few episodes of the show have been all guest driven. And as my faithful supporters know, and all of you listeners and viewers out there, that this show is my therapy. So I love these moments when I get to just chill by myself and just talk to all of you and just connect on a deeper level, on a more intimate one-to-one level, one-on-one level, because having a bunch of people in a room is great and all, and it's great to, bounce ideas off of each other, to debate, have healthy debates and stuff, because that's what the show's about. But these are the moments that I'm cherishing more and more. I love having guests, but I like this moment, that in between when I could just chill and relax. Also, the past few episodes, lugging around all of my equipment and stuff has been sort of a challenge, which is why I made an announcement recently that I ordered some new equipment that's really going to help me with, interviewing folks, being mobile with that, with my stuff. It's just going to be like a one-stop shop type of product that I ordered. I don't want to plug it yet, because if you go online on my IG and everything, you'll see the plugs, but we're going to promote it. I want to talk more about that equipment that I ordered and the reasoning behind that once it actually gets delivered. So a piece of the product got delivered. I'm just waiting on the other piece to be delivered. So once I'm notified about that, I'll come back on the show and I'll talk to all of you about that, and what my process has been like when leaving the home base, my personal studio when I record for myself, versus taking everything and going to into other people's environments and having them on the show, and what that's been like for me, and what future guest episodes are going to be like. Because with this new equipment that I'm getting, we're also going to be able to, have more stuff like, do the Zoom stuff. And I know I've done a couple Zoom episodes. But it's just going to make everything just sound better, feel better, look better when having people on the show. And it'll make my life easier. So we'll talk about that soon. I'm waiting for the notification. But I'm glad to be back. How are all of you doing? It is December. We're almost finished this piece of shit year. I'm just joking. I'm being a bit, negative with that one. It hasn't been a piece of shit, but it has, in a sense, for some of us, for most of us, for most of the world even. I know that we're all excited for this new year to come about, and we could throw 2020 out the way. But I think that's more of a mental thing, you know what I mean? Like, I came across a post online, and it said, like, look how cute we are as human beings, thinking that once 2021 comes and things will change, the world will be changed drastically, especially with Corona. And I can't really, I can't really roll with that vibe. I think things will kind of be the same, but it's all about a mentality. And I know some of us, we can't wait for that new year to just sort of decompress and start fresh. And, like I said, it's a mental thing. It's something that you have to put in your mind and implement. For some people like myself, a new month, a new week represents a lot. It represents transition. It represents a new opportunity. In fact, every day does. Every day you get an opportunity to sort of start fresh, but that starts with you. You can't wait. I've learned that you can't wait on that time or that date start fresh or to do something different or to change your mentality or to let go of something, you got to do that now in this very moment. So that's something that I've learned. So yes, 2021 is on the way. I'm not sure how much change there will be on the exterior, but I know in interior, inside, I'm working on some stuff. And creatively, I'm working on some stuff. So I encourage all of you, if you have that same mindset and you're preparing for the new year, make sure you are actually preparing. It's not just about being able to go outside or not being able to go outside. Not being able to do shit should really affect you or stop you from still living your life, Of course, there are people who are jobless at the moment. The people who just thrive off of just being out for no reason, just to be out. Take this. I've mentioned this in past episodes. Just take this time to collect yourself, figure out some stuff that you really want to do and focus on. Pursue something new. Create something, I don't know how much fulfillment a person could get just from being out there drinking alcohol on the streets and walking around with no real mission. And yeah, maybe you're shopping and stuff like that and you're being around groups of people, but I don't know if that's what makes you happy. I don't know. I just can't relate to it. I think we all need to spend some time with ourselves and recollect ourselves and use the time wisely. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to 2020. It's been a crazy year. It has been crazy for me too. I'm not going to lie. It's been crazy. And if you want to know how crazy it's been, go back and listen to some previous episodes. But we might do a year-end recap. And I'm going to share maybe with all of you like a list of things that I've been through. I'll invite a special guest on the show. And we're going to, this is just an idea I have. I don't even have this set up yet, but I just came up with that. So look forward to that. That'll be coming up in a few weeks. Of course, for those watching, we got Black Panther at the front. I'm going to keep this posted. This is motivation for me, R.I.P. Chadwick. I've been saying this for a while now. I still can't believe it. Yesterday, I was watching one of the Marvel movies, and to see him on screen, it's like really gone too soon. We haven't had a chance to really embrace or enjoy the Black Panther the way we should, and the type of impact that this character and how Chadwick made this character. He helped bring this character to life. A character we thought we'd never see. You know what I mean? Like I remember as a kid, like a Black Panther movie. Even a Blade movie was a weird thought or a foreign thought. So clearly, with the time that we live in, anything is possible. But some characters just come and go. The actors, anyway, the people, and we gotta work towards keeping the momentum for this character up because it means so much to the community and to the culture. So I don't know what they're doing. There's been a lot of talks, but it's all rumors and stuff like that. So I don't want to confirm or mention anything. But hopefully we'll get some more updates soon. We do know that the sequel is being worked on. We just don't know what that's going to look like, if there's someone replacing him or if the sister's going to take up the mantle or if Killmonger is coming back. We don't know yet. Anyway, for those who are watching, you'll see Black Panther in the shot. Today's a special episode, though. It's not just me ranting and me using this platform as therapy. Today is so special, and we all have self-doubt, right? So you want something, you put something out to the universe, but there's that little thing in your heart and in your mind, like, I don't know if this is really actually going to happen. Or you believe in so much that it's going to happen. You just don't know when, so you become impatient. And when it doesn't happen when you want it to, you're like, it's never going to happen. But something has happened, something that I've spoken about on this show, on this platform, not even probably like 10 episodes ago, because we're at episode 37 right now. So the reason why today is special, because the Who and How Club finally has a sponsor, their first sponsor. And to the hand claps here, we finally got our first sponsor. This is something that I spoke about, just a few episodes. We're only on episode 37, and the amount of accomplishments the show has had, I don't want to gloat. I don't want to, come off a certain way, but we have to speak about our successes so that we can inspire others, and we also have to speak about our downfalls. I've mentioned, the processes it has taken me to get to this point now with the show and with this movement, this idea that I created. But I also share the successes and the accomplishments. This today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those who are listening, the who's and hows, today is an accomplishment. This goes under that category. The Who and How Club is now sponsored by Manscaped, which is our first official sponsor. Now, just to give you some background on why Manscaped is even a sponsor, like, I listen to podcasts. I listen to my podcast gods, the ones who I look up to and find inspiration from. Some of the reasons why I started my own show is because of these individuals. Look, I've shared the people who I listen to. I listen to Bill Burr religiously and his Monday morning podcast and the Thursday version that he releases every Thursday. I listen to the Brilliant Idiots. I listen to a lot of shows, but hearing, and this was like way before I even understood how this stuff worked, and before I educated myself, I heard them, do reads for certain products and stuff like that, and they were sponsored, and I'm like, yo, one day I want to be sponsored by one of their sponsors. Like, you know what I mean? And lo and behold, it happened. And now we're at this point in time where I could share this moment with you. So this is all a journey. This is a journey. The same way I follow you guys on your journey, and I want to hear your stories. The people that come on the show, I get their perspectives. I want to hear, we focus on who you are and how you became who you are. So that process in between, there's a journey to life. There's a journey to the things you acquire. They're like levels in a video game. You need this to succeed in this part of the level or to defeat this boss. So this is just one of those things we've acquired along in this journey, and we're only 37 episodes in. So I heard about Manscaped and the product, and I would research it and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe I gotta be like 100 episodes deep in before I even get recognized by any company or anything like that. And we're on what happened, and I want to share. Like, a lot of people keep their gems to themselves because they're selfish with how the successes go. Like, I want to share how I did it. A lot of people don't share how they did it. I want to share with you how I did it so that you can go. You don't have to do what I did identically, but do it in a similar fashion. Like, I want to show you that anything is possible. And I do believe in a higher power anyway. So, I'm guided. My steps are guided. I just put something out there and I get that support from the above. So it's not just me doing something, it's all meant to be. So I would be stupid not to share it. I think my mission is to share it. That's why I created this platform. So I'm on a mailing list for one of the podcast mailing lists. I won't, they've supported us in the past, actually, which is pretty cool in itself. Like, they've mentioned to be mentioned in one of these podcast mailing lists is an accomplishment as well. So podnews.net, we're on that list, and like I said, we've been mentioned before, so I get all their updates and stuff like that. I've learned a lot from a lot of the articles and updates that they post. So this was like months and months ago where they had added a story that Manscaped was looking for some more podcasts to connect with and to partner with. But I think in the posting that it stated that, you don't necessarily have to be there. Oh, I think they were looking for podcasts in Canada as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm like, okay, let me reach out. I reached out a bit like long after I even like got that first posting. I was saving it until I was like, I felt right in my heart, I reached out, I connected with them, and it seemed like we were about to, like talk about some stuff and get started. But then I had gotten injured. I had gotten a bit depressed. I had to take like a little break from the show just to recollect myself and to heal up. And of course, the entire time in the back of my mind, I was like, I think I had mentioned this in the show where I shared my my injury stuff and the stuff that I was going through. I had mentioned that I had some emails that I needed to catch up on and respond to because I had a fear of like losing those connections. Finally, I got over myself. I woke up. I healed. You know, I went to the hospital twice within a span of like a month and change, both for severe issues, you know, and I'm like, you know, I need my podcast now more than ever. So let's clear out this inbox. And I get to the Manscaped email and I reach out again, crossing my fingers, hoping that, you know, there's this opportunity is still available for me, for the show, for us, you know, and thank the gods, thank the podcast gods. It was. And the conversation started again. And we went back and forth and I started to learn, you know, they sent us information about, you know, how the reads work and what product I'm going to, you know, like we set up the promo code. Like it's just, I could cry right now. You know what I mean? Like I never thought that I would get this so early in the stage of the Who and How Club. And that truly is, it's because of all of you. It's not just because of me. This is a platform I created, but the supporters, those listeners, the downloads. Once I had to share the downloads with Manscaped on how many people download my show, because I was unsure about it as well. Like I wasn't into the stats of the show until they asked me for them. And then I started doing the research and looking into it, and I'm like, yo, my show is actually doing pretty well at this stage, and that data is gonna help me bring it to a different level, you know, with Manscaped or with any other sponsor. So, you know, I just, with all of you continuing to support the show and the movement, I appreciate it. I'm more of a tangible, I need to see things, you know, like at the creative events when I saw people show up and the bodies fill the room, that was a success to me, you know what I mean? But the stats for the show, it was something that, it was like an out of sight, out of mind thing. As long as the show went out and I saw the listens and how many people are listening and stuff, that was cool. But I never looked into like, oh, where are my listeners coming from? How many downloads am I getting per week, per month, etc.? The word is growth. It's just growth. And we're learning together in this thing called life. I'm learning a lot, and I want to shout out Manscaped for, you know, accepting us and to sponsor us. So, you know, without further ado, I do want to talk more about, you know, what the sponsorship looks like. So we're doing a little test run for the month of December. We have a promo code that we want everyone to use. We need at least 10 people to use for the month of December. So I'm going to be promoting this hard and making sure that everyone uses this promo code, buys something on the Manscaped website. And yeah, if I could get some 10 folks to, you know, 10 of my supporters and listeners to really support and use this promo code, then, you know, we're going this way. We're only going to be going this way. So thank you in advance. But without further ado, let's get into what Manscaped is. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. This is my first official read. They actually mailed me the product. So I'm going to be showing that on the visuals. So for those listening, make sure you go and check the YouTube link, Who How Club on YouTube for all of our episodes. Or you could go to the website, whohowclub.com, and go into the visual section, and you'll be able to watch all the videos. Today's video, as well as any other video that we've released with guests or, you know, whatever. Subscribe. Do your thing. However you want to follow us on IG or Twitter, at Who How Club. That's WHOHOWCLUB. On all social media platforms, whohowclub.com. If you hear anything on today's episode that resonates with you, holla at me, whohowclub@gmail.com, and we could definitely connect and maybe get you on the show. You know, we got a lot of guests ready to go for the show, and we're going to be announcing some of that stuff very soon. But I got my own product from Manscaped. They delivered it, so I got the box here. So we're going to open and unveil this together today. because I'm not doing this alone. I've been so excited. The box has been sitting at the front door, and I'm like, no, I'm going to open it on air with everyone. So cheers. Once again, let's cheers to success. Cheers to movement and growth. Cheers to Manscaped for sponsoring the show. This feels good. And let's do our first read. So ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what Manscaped is a product for men who like to keep things fresh and clean downstairs. Men, I don't know if ladies, I'm sure ladies are aware, but men have some issues with really keeping things smooth down below. And, I thought it was a great product, not only for, to be sponsored by, but also for myself, because I've had issues. So we're going to get into that stuff and talk about the product. So, support for the Who and How Club is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Now, that's a slogan right there. I thought I had a good slogan, but Manscaped's killing it with that one. It's a grooming tool, and a lot of men are going to benefit from this. So I definitely suggest it. I haven't used it yet, but I know that I need this. If you're not familiar with Manscaped, you must have been able to come across some of their ads and stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. So I've really done the research and looked into it. I know that this is going to solve a lot of my problems, because razors and stuff, no. But we'll get into that soon. So Manscaped just launched in the UK. They've actually gone years. Well, we've, as men, have gone years without using the right tools for the job. You could be one of the first men in England to experience their life-changing products. Now, I'm from Canada, so I got this product. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in the UK right now and you've been yearning for such a product for your family jewels, I think signing up and getting Manscaped will be the best bet for you. I don't know. I mean, my entire life I've nicked my nuts like 110 times throughout my life. I've used razors and even scissors to snip. I've even gotten to the point where I've had, like, a lot of my ex-girlfriends would actually groom me because, like, doing it yourself is so dangerous. You need, like, an extra pair of eyes. So there have been many, many times that I've hurt myself or nicked myself while trimming below the belt. And that could be, too much information, but this is what Manscaped represents. We're going to, break societal norms and just talk about what it's like to be a man and having hair down there and grooming it, making it look good. I always try to manage to keep things smooth down there. I don't like going naked. But yeah, there was just a moment in time where my ex had to be the one to really take care of me, because she was looking at it and she was like, this is horrible. Like, she was like, such a beautiful man, but like, you're all like scarred up down there. And like, it takes a long time to heal when you do nick down there. So having another person's, perspective and another pair of eyes and hands down there, it would be so just reminiscing like a few of my girlfriends. Like, I would just be laying down flat, just on the ground or something, and it would be like science to the girls, like they would really take care of me down there, because they didn't want to see their boyfriend like have an issue like that. And a few designs were implemented in the past, but I'm not really a design guy. I'm very just basic. As long as it's nice and clean down there, I treat it just like my haircut. Like, we just got to look fresh. It's not about baby smooth or anything like that. But anyway, that's my experience. So I know that this product is I've been yearning for something like this. So I know folks in the UK and in Canada will definitely benefit this. So, Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. So the Manscaped engineering team has perfected the greatest ball hair trimmer ever created and just released the new and improved Lawnmower 3.0 in the UK. So this is the product that I have. I have the Lawnmower 3.0. So we're going to unveil this today and pick it apart. And then I'm going to come back on the next episode and, share my experience with the product and review it and all that. Their third generation trimmer features a cutting edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents. When I tell you this is a premium, I mean premium product. The battery will last up to 90 minutes, so you could take a longer shave. The waterproof technology allows you to groom in the shower. One of the coolest features is the LED light switch illuminates. The LED light, which illuminates grooming areas for closer and more precise trimming. That's why another pair of eyes is definitely necessary. Because as a man, like you can't be down there. Like you can't even see what's going on. I would always have to wear my glasses first of all, and it just it's a weird experience. So I'm happy to hear this. Other than that, they've also upgraded to a 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology. So RPM is revolutions per minute, for those who don't know. So that's pretty much how fast the machine is operating at any given time. So that's what RPM is, just like for your car, right? And let's not forget about the charging stand. Show your mower off loud and proud, because this intelligently designed stand is a convenient charging dock powered by USB. If you are listening to me speak right now, I want you to experience it firsthand for yourself. Let's get that bush to tush clean. So get 20% off plus free shipping with the code WHOHOW20 at manscaped.com. Once again, that promo code is WHOHOW20. WHOHOW as in the Who and How Club. So WHOHOW20 at manscaped.com, and you'll get 20% off plus free shipping whenever you use that code. Make your testes their besties. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code WHOHOW20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and use code WHOHOW20. Trust me, your balls will thank you, and I know my balls will after tonight, because we are going to test this bad boy out. Now we're going to announce, even though this is our official announcement, we're going to announce it on all social media platforms. We've already placed Manscaped on our website as well. So if you go to the website, whohowclub.com, right on the front page, you'll be able to click on the image and it'll take you to their site. And the promo code will also be added on the website so you can remember what the code is. But yeah, we're going to promote it on other social platforms between today and tomorrow. Today's Thursday, and it is December 3rd already. Let's kill it. So I'm going to open this. Like I literally have the delivery package here. So I'll do some close-ups and stuff like that on the visual episode once posted. We're about 30 minutes into the show almost. Excited. Yo, our first sponsor. Yo, I don't know what's next for the show, but we're just gonna keep things going, man. Like for real. I pray to God that this is inspiring somebody. I just want you all to just keep going, you know what I mean? Just keep pushing. If there's something that you want, if there's a sort of like a partnership you want to have with somebody or a company, reach out to them, man. Face of fear. Just reach out. Get your custom mugs and your merch ready. Like just do it, man. 2021 will be an amazing, positive year, COVID or not. But that's up to you. Are you going to still allow yourself to be in a slump? Are you going to not pursue those things that you want to pursue? Or are you going to do it? Do it with me, please, because I got shit coming. And I want us to create together. But you got to take the bad with the good. There are going to be bad times. And I've had some bad times. And those are going to be shared too. We got to share everything. Last sip. And let's open this box. Lawnmower 3.0. Shout out to the UK. I want friends from the UK. I want to be able to visit. I always had a dream about, like, a dream to live in England. And it's funny, the other day even I was having a conversation with someone about not living here for forever, like in Canada. Like, I was asking them, like, where would they want to live? And I always when they asked me, I told them Europe, and they were like, yeah, I could see that. I could see you living in England. So it was just funny that they mentioned that. Hold on one second. So yeah, if I got any UK listeners out there, I think I do, holla at me. Let's connect. All right, box gone. They sent me a shirt as well. So let's open that first. And I think I got a tight one too, because I got muscles, so this will fit just nice. Your balls will thank you. So this is the Manscaped shirt. You could get yours online too. This is pretty dope. I can't wait to wear this. This is nice. This is nice. Shout out to Manscaped for this one. Thank you all. What size did I get? Small. Yeah, perfect. This will fit perfectly. All right, so we're going to keep this on the desk here. All right, and this is like the Infinity Gauntlet to the show. Jesus, this is nice. Oh, here we go. Holy smokes. Your balls. Well, thank you. It's pretty much everywhere. Yeah, this is nice. This is, oh shoot. This is nice. You get your own, like, hold on one second. It's like a travel bag pretty much in your package here. So it's like a travel bag that you could bring, like if you're going on a trip or whatever, if you want to store everything, like all of the devices and everything in there. It's pretty nice. This is really nice. Nice coloring and everything like that. Let's take this stuff out. I don't want to take everything out just because, you know, I want to preserve the... I really like... It's kind of like a barber... If you look at it, it's like a barber kit in a way, you know, the way the barbers have their things set up, you know. So we got some ball toner right here. We got some ball deodorant. I never even knew that existed. Ball deodorant. What do we got here? Oh, we got some boxers too. Oh my God, Manscaped. You guys are treating me really good right now. This is beautiful. Oh, and we got, what do we got here? I'm sorry for those who are listening to this. It'd be great if you could just watch it. But you'll see it. Okay, we got different trimmers and everything like that. This is pretty cool. This is amazing. Oh, here's the device that my trimmer is actually gonna, like, the device is gonna charge on and everything like that. So it's kind of like a barber kit, not to compare it to anything, but it's just the presentation of it. When you open it, you feel like, you know, you could use this for like you're gonna shave your head or something like that. Like, this is for your barber. But I really like that presentation. Actually, it's very official. And like, who thought that like a ball trimmer could be so official and presentable? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sleek. It's nice and sleek. And you feel like a gentleman with this, man. This is like, yeah, I'm excited for this. So anyway, oh, they gave me a newspaper too. What is this? Oh, Manscaped Daily News. This is cool. Now this is cool. This is unique. So this is probably gonna tell me like how to do things and like directions and stuff like that, or information. Yeah, information on what the goals are and stuff like that. And This is pretty cool. Once again, shout out to Manscaped.com for being our sponsor. If I butchered my first official read, please don't kill me, because I'm only getting better at these things, and I'm learning. So get your Lawnmower 3.5 on Manscaped. 3.0. I apologize. Lawnmower 3.0 on Manscaped.com, and use promo code WHOHOW20. By the next episode, I'll be able to speak to the device and how it's used, and how it flows. This is pretty much a part of my lifestyle now. So I'm going to use this, and then I'll come back and talk more about it. Shout out to everyone supporting the movement. I appreciate you all. Today was more so just to check in and to announce this big accomplishment. To exit, I want you all to go home and or wherever you are right now listening, I want you to make a list of your accomplishments. Make a list of those accomplishments and review them, revisit them. Look at all the things that you've accomplished on one side of the page. Like, let's say your top 10 accomplishments that you're just proud of yourself for accomplishing. After that, on the right side of the page, I want you to write down some new accomplishments, some new things that you want to achieve. 10 things as well. And start focusing on those things, because you'll begin to manifest them. But write that page down. Don't rewrite it. Just focus on one page. On the left, you're going to see the things you have accomplished and the things you're proud of yourself for accomplishing. And then on the right, you're going to start writing down the new things that you want to accomplish and things that you see for yourself. So do that. I'm going to do the same. We'll check in about a week. I don't know. I'm supposed to have a guest on next week because I want to start this new series, which will kind of focus on not allowing people to have sort of power over you and what that looks like. So I'm just scheduling some stuff. Like I said, I need to get that second product delivered for my new equipment. Once that's in, we could do that. If it doesn't come in by the end of this week or next, we may just do another solo episode. But I'll keep you all updated. I got a lot of guest submissions right now that I got to catch up on and start scheduling. So for those who are being patient with me, I appreciate that as well. I hope on the visuals I was able to show everything thoroughly and you could see it clearly. You could see me. I'm doing this all solo dolo today. But, shout out to all of you. Keep pushing. Write those accomplishments down. I want to know what they are. And we'll talk in about a week. All right, this has been the Who and How Club, episode 37. We just announced our first sponsor, Manscaped. WhoHow20 is the promo code. Go to their website, manscaped.com. You're going to see the website in the description and on our website, whohowclub.com. Follow your boy, Only One Eris, on all social media platforms. Did I mention I got some new music coming? It's a busy time. Love you all. Thank you for the support. Talk to you in a week. 1.